Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, bum. What is up, my nerd amigos? How y'all doing? Oh, we have managed to oh, I need to upgrade this. We'll just minimize that for now. Apparently Discord got something new with how they work and whatnot. I'm gonna have to research that a little bit. But anyway, hey there guys, welcome back to Tyranny. I'm not even gonna waste too much of a time and jump straight into the game. Why am I not in the game? Mother Lord. We just finished Sophia's bath time. Alrighty then. Okay, so we have done these things over here. We do have basically everything that we need. Now I just need to use the parchment piece to reach the silent archive. We found enough. Okay, so I actually need to get out of here. Cool. So we fought against some Banes and some other things and some guys. We let one group escape because they left, but that's not really our problem, is it? Oh. Oh yeah, I haven't been here. Let's put this on us. I want to take a look at our characters a little bit. So two-handed weapon is still going up. Lore and parry. Dodge is whatever. We don't need that. Magic skills, I don't care about those. So those are good. Lore, dodge, parry is at 47, sure. Okay, I just want to see that nothing else like gets one-handed weapons, yes. Dodge and parry, that is good. And I mean, you got magic skills all around and whatever. Lore, parry, one-handed weapons. Okay.
Powerful warding magic keeps this place intact. Who knows how long it will hold?
A malice, wisp, scourge. Mother.
You got it.
powerful warding magic keeps this place intact. Who knows how long it will hold?
I'd say that's worth a second glance.
I see it now.
Your days end here!
How we doing? Might doing this.
Just give me the signal.
Wow. I don't think that works on them, but sure, whatever. You can do this. You can do this. What? Why did you move? Well, super dead. Hey, Sophie.
You still with me, boss?
Hello, Sophie. That's not really going according to plan. And I kind of had all my buffs on, honey. We got Sophie in the mix. Say hello to everyone. Hey there, guys. Hey, I'm on camera. I like this. Okay. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, Mama, that's you. Where's our little be right back thing? Is it this thing? Sure. Yeah. Daddy doesn't really have anything to show you now. I can show you how I'm gonna drink this cola. And I can show you this. Yeah, you like this one. Yeah, she also has like a hat that kind of resembles this thing. Hee hee. Ah, get the mushroom. Yeah, get the mushroom. I'm sorry, I do not really have anything else right now for you. You want her? You want her? Sophie, go to Mama. I love you. Say bye. Bye. She saw herself being a star. Bye. Really? Alright. Whoa! What was that? That was not cool. Okay, let's figure this out.
Powerful warding magic keeps this place intact. Who knows how long it will hold?
Spotted something.
Save it. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pause it. Everyone's gonna do their spectral blur. We're gonna do this.
On it.
Then you're gonna do this. We're gonna save it.
Of course.
Then you're gonna run over here and run back.
Your days end here.
What the hell are those things doing?
That's how it's done.
Wow.
I'll take care of it.
Let's try that.
Pity you won't enjoy this as much as I
Try
That
this.
God.
Ah, shit.
Feel.
He died. He straight up died. Okay, let's try this.
On it.
I don't know if that does a lot.
Me hard.
Consume wisp. He straight up consumed the wisp.
Take that.
It worked? We're gonna take it. A fight is a fight, a win is a win. Sure, our wounds are a little bit whatever. But we're fine. What do we have? Sage's gloves. Okay. I see the trap.
Hey, over there.
Nice. Okay. Save it. Dusty missive. Addendum Adam. Wait, what? Disfavored soldiers wanted to access to the Twin Rivers Old Walls. Was acting on deep-seated animosity against the voices of Narad during and before the... Okay. What exactly was that? This missive is a reply intended for Sage Renata. It urges her to make an important decision about the future of their guild. Evidently, the sages were often used as mediators between the armies, oftentimes because Graven Ash simply refused to work with the voices of Narad due to trouble. Oh. Okay. Read the poem again. It might help us with the barrier. First things first.
On it.
This room is mysteriously untouched by destruction that ripped the rest of the library apart. Sigil of influential domain. Oh, I have to actually do that. Let's see. Completed passphrase. First and foremost, for those that have strength of will, the door to the north shall open. Second comes the passion during one of the south. From the west to the east. Okay, so up, down. So up, down, that, and that. Nice. Easy peasy. Research shield plans. Ooh. Sigil of Timeless Form 2. I'll take it. Let's go down. Okay.
You see nothing.
So this is gonna be an interesting conundrum. Okay, up until now, nothing happened. Okay, so that lets me leave. I'm going slowly here because I have no idea what traps there are, what can happen, what enemies we're gonna face. Oh boy. Oh. How'd you enter? While I assumed it would be you who would emerge as the victor in this game, I must say I'm a little disappointed you were able to dispatch all of my men so readily. The fear of death is a great motivator, but causing death seems to motivate you a little more. I guess I'll have to show a more discerning eye in my recruiting. Although I suppose it's a little too soon to celebrate, you have yet to retrieve the silent archive. The intensity of the magic it must have taken to ensure the preservation of that scroll, it's rather amusing if you think about it. They may have stopped the building from collapsing, but they couldn't stop the edict or the Scarlet Chorus. All they did was sacrifice themselves for a scrap of parchment they're going to lose anyway. You won the game, Fatebinder. Far be it from me to take the glory from you. Claim the prize. Find a way to remove the silent archive from the library. Okay. Okay. Yo, you wanna talk about something? I have nothing to say to you. Okay. Makes sense. First things first. I don't know what that does. So first we're gonna... Chronicler's Eye. Of Legend Wise. Only Lantry can equip this. 10 lore and 10... Ooh.
Spotted something.
Staff of Hours. Exquisite. Shock damage. Grace deflection and hit. What is this? Dramatically slow enemies in a targeted area. These effects scale with the Staff of Hours renown. Control lightning, magic staff. Wow. You acquired the Staff of Hours. Wait, what? Subterfuge 42. Oh, Lantry, my boy. What does this thing give you? Immunity to poison. Control emotions. Yes. Okay, let's save it and see what this thing does. Obsidian fragment. The stone here is flecked with small bits of obsidian. One large piece just out from the wall. Looks like so what happened? Did we just take like an obsidian fragment? Okay. I have no knowledge of that. Let's do this. Okay, let's do our blurs just in case.
I'm on it.
Chon, 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 chon. Do a quick save.
On it.
The altar sits in the middle of a lake of the lava. The bodies of the sages give their lives to stop the library's collapse are littered around the... Okay. First stage is Arwell's directives. Kyros's armies have been rebuffed for now, but it's only a temporary victory. Oh my god. Your success is an optional. This library will be a distant memory. Sage's Torvin's notes. Oh my god. I really hope the blast didn't take your sight as well. Okay. Examine the scroll. A nimbus of magical energy surrounds the scroll, which levitates above the central platform. You see characters upon the parchment, but they seem to shift from one language to the next. Amazing! I had suspected there was more to the silent archives than a simple vault. Extraordinary. This scroll must represent thousands of scholarly works. The motion of the characters on the scroll surface slow as you approach, seemingly in response to your presence. Examine the magical aura surrounding the scroll. Waves of energy radiate out from the scroll, billowing up towards the ceiling and fanning out to encompass the cavernous chamber. It appears that the Silent Archives is an active participant in some sort of ongoing spell, one that is likely keep the burning library standing. Removing the scroll would assuredly have disastrous effects upon the active spell. Analyze the active spell. This must be the time stasis spell referenced in Sage Arwell's letter. Judging by the bodies arrayed around the Silent Archive, the mages appear to have been successful in their attempts to halt the destruction of Kyros's edict, though they did not survive the process. Deconstruct the spell's focus. Sage Lilitus experiments with foci clearly paid off. The spell protecting the burning library is operating at a massive scale. Its chaotic energy is currently stabilized by the Silent Archives itself. Its underlying mechanism is familiar to you. It seems likely that any artifact of sufficient power could serve as the spell's focus should the need arise. You believe you could swap the Silent Archive for another item of power without disrupting the ongoing temporal magic. Ask yourself if an artifact is worth the archive. You're going to lose whatever you put in that pedestal. The Staff of Hours. Equipped artifacts cannot be used. Does it say? Yeah, it says artifact. This is not. This is an accessory. That's not an artifact. Okay, I'm curious. Read the scroll. The parchment surface is impossible to read, ever-shifting and convoluting. You see characters from old Verdant written over calligraphy of the Northern Empire, which transforms into words used by the nomadic tribes and ancient Exer, and then again into phrases of the common tongue of the Tears. What are you? As you utter the question, the scroll surface is suddenly wiped clear. After a moment, words begin to form on the page. Indeed, the Silent Archive is meant to be the final source of knowledge. Every text we have magically transcribed bubbles beneath its surface, waiting to be called forth. First scribed Janor Sage Archive. Okay. Fatebinder. Should this be true, the Silent Archive would be both worth more than some of the old realms. The passage fades away, only to be replaced by another. The Silent Archives is the 100-year endeavor of the School of Quill and Ink. As one of its creators and guardians, I have ensured that its knowledge may only be accessed by the sages of my order, and only those specifically charged with such a weighty responsibility. The Silent Archive is thus a glittering jewel that only a few may use. Should the artifact fall into outsider hands, I expect that less than 1 in 100 of its secrets will be revealed in the span of a lifetime. Touch the scroll. You reach out to touch the scroll, but as soon as your hand passes through the cloud encasing it, a violent tremor erupts in the hall. The shaking continues for a few seconds and then vanishes. I would proceed cautiously, Fatebinder. Not even these ruins should remain standing after Kairos' edict. I suspect the sages used the Silent Archive in some way to stave off destruction. Okay. Save it. Do a hard save. I'm gonna take it and see what happens. You seem awfully confident that the library won't collapse and bury us all. Go for it then.
I was afraid that would happen.
For a moment, I wasn't certain that I could run fast enough to escape in time. We seem to have emerged intact, though I wonder if the edict has fared as well. The air surrounding you begins to thin, and the smell of embers begin to diminish, the clouds of smoke slowly revealing the sky beyond them. You feel a powerful pulse of warm energy burst from the Silent Archive. Sound disappearing into deafening silence, your vision blurs, and you are overcome by a dizziness that nearly knocks you off your feet. Then as quickly as it hits you, the feeling passes. The air around you begins to swell, and the particles of fire and ash that moments ago stung your eyes dissipate with a chilly gust. With the silent archive removed from the burning library, the edict of fire is extinguished, and its warm feels pulled into your very chest. A sensation similar to the weightlessness when the edict of execution broke at Ascension Hall. So much knowledge turned to smoke and ash. Ending the edict can't undo the damage, but perhaps now this place can be rebuilt. I hope future scholars can unearth whatever remaining books and scrolls are still buried within. I do like watching someone's hard work unravel like an old sweater. If you ever meet Kairos, ask how long it took to draft the Edict of Fire. The sages had better shape up and share their knowledge this time. Hoarding it got them here, and I hate to think that history might repeat itself. The Edict of Fire is now a part of you. Oh. You have proven yourself to be the true winner of this game, Fatebinder. Without your help in the library, my men wouldn't surely have ended up killing themselves in one way or another. I am not such a fool to ask you to turn over the silent archive. If the voices asked you to retrieve it personally, I will leave it to you to give it to him. I am more than happy to remain here out of his gaze. He probably won't appreciate hearing the library is in complete ruins now. I'm afraid I might be taking the brunt of that one. So if you keep your mouth shut about it, so will I. I don't know what Kairos will do after finding out you ended the edict, but that's a matter for you to deal with, isn't it? I suppose destroying the library is a point in your favor in that court. Look on the bright side. I do ask one thing of you, though. Can I hold the silent archive just once? All that fuss spent retrieving it, I want to be able to say I had it in my hands. Of course. Such power. Now give it back. Of course, that was all I wanted. Tell Narat I said the mission was success. He wants both of us to report to him. You fool! You had to know this was coming. Fatebinder, I wouldn't dream of taking that honor from you. By all means, you are more than welcome to tell him. I insist, this is what you wanted, isn't it? Narat gets to keep all the information from the silent archive, and he asked for you personally. He what? Well then, I could use a change of scenery. My eyes have practically melted from watching lava flow. Farewell, Fatebinder. I hope to see you back at Cacophony. Reputation. Gain a bonus to lore skills. So what is this? Power? Maybe. I'm not sure. You retrieve the silent, return to and speak with the. Okay. Is this it? The silent archive. Brilliance, tenacity of secrets. +1 to wits, +1 to resolve, and +10 trap detection. We're gonna load. This is gonna be a kind of a what do you guys call that? I'm curious actually here if I can go out or further down. Maybe this is just like the exit, like literally to go outside. And then you can come back later when you have like a different artifact. Maybe. Yeah, okay. So I was right about that. Now I'm curious. If I do this. You delicately remove the silent archive from the central pedestal, careful to replace it with another artifact in the span of a few seconds. The lines of energy flowing through the platform center warble and distort disconcertingly for a moment, accompanied by faint tremors that unsettle blah 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 blah. After a few seconds of uncertainty, the spell's magic refocuses upon the newly placed object, its lines of energy once again resuming their stable flow upwards and out of the rest of the burning library. The swap appears to have worked. All that remains is to take the artifact outside once the silent archive has crossed the threshold leading to the exterior. It is likely that you will fulfill Kairos' mandate to remove all forbidden knowledge from the Valoon Citadel. So, now I've lost the super cool staff, right? Which I don't think I was gonna use anyway, maybe, I don't know. But I am curious. I'm still waiting for the edict to resolve itself. Any moment now, if the fires wanted to die down already, that would be an immense help. Blah blah blah. So are people gonna be like more happy that the library is still intact? You feel a powerful pulse of warm energy, blah blah blah. This quick as heated, okay. Same things. So much knowledge turned to smoke and ash. And then it can't undo the damage, but perhaps... Oh! I do love watching someone. Mm-hmm. So it's literally the same thing, but you lose an item? Okay. Our favorite Fatebinder, we hope this finds you victorious, blood-soaked, throughout trembling, and spent in glorious conquest against our many enemies, shared and otherwise. Do you enjoy the company of our little verse? Her dance never fails to inspire in us as the most pleasant quivers. We have a gift for her. Delivered through you do the girl's questionable faulty with letters. We've learned from one of our birds that a mercenary in the haven has been absolutely gloating about slaying her sisters. His boasts even secured him. Show her the sigils on the reverse. She'll know what they mean. So, okay. The fire inside. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. And granted, you can still visit this, right? But I mean, I've already looted everything. We've already looted everything. Just take it.
I was afraid that would happen.
Okay, run, boils. The outcome is kind of the same. So this cave is gonna be completely out of use. Continue with everything. I still have the staff. Okay, continue. Sure, give it back. Dot. Okay. And off he goes. Okay.
I got it.
Oh, wait. Ah, so this is something that... this would give me 10 defense against spells. This gives me 8 lore. I mean, it happens.
Can't do that.
Oh, we cannot enter at all. I see. So do we get the verse thing? I have to go back to Cacophony? I guess so. As you pick your way through craggy, blasted hills peppered with the charred remnants of trees, the weak breeze carries you your ears distance, muttered shouts from somewhere to the east. Approach quietly. Crest the rise, keeping low to the back soil, and see below your three-group locked argument. Heated words erupt on all sides. Bright red paint slattered over shoddy leather identify a small gang of chorusmen. Violet capes cling to ironclad members of a disfavored squad, and quills and scrolls hang from the dusty clothing of a trio of sages. Tarat seems to lurch below you as the dry soil falls away, sending you crashing to the ground. Ah, shit. For a moment, all is silence as the warriors stare down at you. Fatebinder. An ambush. Gut the cowards. Ah, there it is. Okay. So, save it. Let's do this. Let's try all the blurs.
Right.
Earthshaker.
Send them at me in waves! Come and feast my iron!
Take that.
Oh, this is not good. This is not good.
On it.
I'll stay downwind of our enemies.
Okay, so let's do all of this again. And then all of you guys do these. Pa-pum, pa-pum. Now we do a save.
Moving cautiously.
For the glory of Tyranny! Hey, you won't enjoy this as much as I do.
Well, if they're helping, so why not? If the other guys are helping, then it's easy. Let's see. Let's do one of these.
On your command. Nicely done. Pay attention, kids. You might learn.
Okay.
I will aid you.
Do one of these over here.
Yeah.
Consider it done.
Hello, disfavored. Oh, Cinder Ward. Charred. +1 armor, fire, stolen. Fire damage on hit while health below 50%. It is a shield. It also gives parry, dodge, endurance. I'll take it. I will take it, yeah, and I will wear it. Not bad, not bad. I'm bad, I'm bad. I guess I can do that. I guess we can do that.
Right.
Okay, sage is on the ground. Can we find anything around here to loot? Nothing? Nothing to loot? Okay, let's continue. There's nothing to loot. Why am I so slippery? We have a couple of things to turn in, I believe. New message. Receive the message. Oh. Send your oh yeah, well, send our thanks. Fatebinder, allow me to be the first to congratulate you on resolving the situation at the Burning Library. You should see Fatebinder Regalis against himself. Half of him reels at the sheer loss of tomes historical and magical, yet he cannot contain his glee at hearing that the sages have been finally and entirely broken. I do not share his loathing of the old school. They build their own pyre on their hubris. True, but my composition to them remains purely professional. To have the old Velen citadel truly destroyed, my eyes burn at the secrets that met the flames. Comfort comes when I remember that an ambitious fatebinder would have preserved a few choice pieces of lore, perhaps as much as they could carry out. I hope you soon make an effort to join us at court in the Bastard City. I often feel that it has been too long since we last whispered in the dark corners of the Ratis. You've experienced so many of them as of late. Perhaps I can provide illumination. Okay. Oh, a lot of people want to talk to me.
It is rare enough that anyone has the opportunity to proclaim an edict, much less break one. How are you holding up, Fatebinder?
To be honest, my head hurts.
That is to be expected. I am no expert in arcane matters, but I understand that the will and commitment needed to shatter Kairos' magic are not resources in abundance. Take care that you don't exhaust yourself and become worthless to the war effort.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
We'll talk later. What do you need?
That's twice now. By Kairos' icy nethers, twice! Edicts have been broken before, but never in all my many years have I heard of one person doing it twice.
Anybody can do it, and just think about the wording of the edict and you'll find Kairos has left options. Maybe later I'll slay an Archon. Still planning my day.
That's like saying winning a war is as simple as raising a giant army and making all the right maneuvers. Knowing what must be done and actually doing it, well, that's the dividing line between being a legend and being forgotten.
So what's on your mind? Let's talk to
Couldn't
Verse.
help but notice the bird from Cacophony.
How do you know where the bird came from?
The voiceless birds have a certain hollowness to their movements, like puppets, or the fifth eye. But seriously, what's the boss want from us now?
He thinks he's found one of your sister's killers.
Wait, what? He found one of the shits who killed my Furies? Let's pack up and go.
There's something else, these strange symbols on the back.
There's a lot to love about spycraft. The trickery, the blade work, keeping your senses awake, balancing on the edge between confusion and discovery. Memorizing the Archon's childish pictographs is not my favorite part. Malfora. She's one of Harshion's people. Bit boring, but gossipy in the way that pays. We should be able to find her along the road to Lethian's Crossing.
It seems like a lot of glyphs to provide so little information.
The voices gave us the passphrases that will get Malfora to open up to us. When we find her, Let me do the talking and everything should run smooth as sea glass. This will feel good, Binder. Wildly, incredibly, stupidly good.
The Archon's sudden interest in your revenge doesn't seem suspicious to you?
Are you asking me if I trust the voices of Nerat, Archon of Secrets, Spy Master, Arcane Pillar of Green Smoke and Flame, Immortal Magician, Eater of Minds, and Connoisseur of Perversions? Of course not. But if it's some convoluted trap, I'll have your back and you'll have mine, right?
Yeah.
Lead the way.
Okay. Let's take a look at these things. You've retrieved the Silent Archive, returned to Cacophony, okay. Trial of the Archons. Still need a lot of things. Travel to Sentinel Stand, okay. Sanguinari. Okay. Where is Sanguinari?
On it.
That's Splinter. Might there be something I can help you with? Okay, you have nothing. Pretty sure he's somewhere around here. There she is. It is done then. Have you killed them? Yes, I killed the Oathbound and avenged your slain sisters. Fatiguing toxin. Okay. Thought it made me happier to know, that they got what they were worth. But Kairos would be damned if my leg doesn't just hurt. Oh, okay. What do you want now? I told you, I've got wounds to tend to. What happened to you? War. Okay. Quest complete. Okay. Since we've done that, let's take a rest. I don't know if that's gonna do anything, but we're gonna do it regardless. Do we have a merchant here? Oh yeah, he's down here. Where are these? World map. In-game menu. Missives. Let's see. Crimson Great Spear. That's the one I got. Has a little bit more deflection. Has fire armor, piercing armor, armor, slash armor. Not bad. Pop, what was that? Ah. I know we can sell those. Okay. Sell that. Sell that. That is it for now, I guess. Do I want to buy? No, I still can't buy that. Probably could. Wait, why can I not sell this? Oh. Now I understand. Where's the worth? How much is this worth? Ah, 66. Oh, okay. Cannot be so. Okay. Then why does it have a worth? Why? Telling me. Yeah, okay, those guys are like super dead. With the secrets of the Silent Archive uncovered, the censor no longer has had any purpose beyond serving as a vessel. Oh, he did. She has been proper upright by oh. Ooh. What is he doing? Hey there, Seven Toes. Mind if I ask you a few things? Glad to see you're still alive. Cacophony needs good, determined blood like yours. So what do you need? Oh, okay. Never mind. I know everything you know. Hey there, Narat. Regards you with an unreadable expression. Fatebinder, come join us as we contemplate the vastness of infinity. There are wondrous things to be learned within the primal, unfettered self. What do you need to know? We're dizzy with answers. How do you manage an army vast as the Scarlet Chorus? We manage themselves, of course. Men and women of gift rise in the ranks and become gang bosses when they take too many wounds, or their swords grow too heavy. Another boss claims their rightful place. In all the years, we've never granted a promotion. Okay. Tell me of the tenets. Tenet the first. Whatever you can claim through sheer force of will is yours for the taking. Those who think us chaotic should spend more time away from the farm and learn what it means to survive. That also means you can kill who you want. Kairos' peace extends to servants of the Empire, but these tearsmen haven't enjoyed the pleasure of our laws yet. Until they do, you can treat them like sport, and not even starchy old Tunon will get offended. Things will get boring real fast when the war is over. Any other rules? If you must call them that, fall under the umbrella of the basic philosophy. Take what you want, but keep what you take. Okay, I'd like to report our recent events. The party has received twice warded Paryapt. I have no idea what that is. You return victorious, and our censor has come back to the fold with a wealth of intelligence, as much as her meager brain could hold under the circumstances. But do not grow complacent. We have much work to do before the tears are draped in scarlet robes. The censor returned to us without the silent archive. We suppose Tunans ought to know that you are not just in possession of forbidden lore. You've the teachings of the tears with you. Now you're the expert here, but that seems enough to warrant intent to distribute. We are tempted to ask what our silence is worth, but it'd be hard for us to keep a straight face. Why is the silent archive so important to you? Why do we get favor for that? So what's next? The edict of fire is quenched and the ruins smolder no more. Yet we detect the fire all the same. Wicked Fatebinder, it burns in your heart, warming you with knowledge and great power. Do not deny it. You have changed before our many eyes. Yeah, the edict of fire lives within me. I can't quite explain it. We smell the Overlord's power. You brew with promise, a cauldron, a caldera, a mixing pot of wonders ready to explode. But enough of this. We demand progress, and nothing will ever get done if you insist on plaguing us with frivolity. The Blade Grave is a beautiful pocket of disorder. An edict shreds the land to ribbons, and soldiers by the hundreds are led into the furnace of war, angry sons of old stalwart, rubbing themselves unbroken. Clash spears with the disfavored. We can use the edict and the conflict to our benefit. They keep the disfavored occupied and the tears within our grasp. While these idiot juggernauts bash each other into ruin, we can extract what we need. The daughter of Graven Ash has been a prisoner of the stalwart wretches. Secure her for us, and fetch her to Cacophony straight away. Invite Ash's progeny into the fold is an advantage we cannot ignore. Seek out also Jagged Remedy and Trapper's Junction. He has cornered a Belegwer unit of Unbroken. Help him recruit their leader, Matthias, into the fold. That he might help us reach the jewel of the realm, the great keep of Sentinel Stand. Didn't I see Matthias? Had we the resources, we would split you in pieces and send you to represent our interests wherever you go. As you can only follow one path at a time, for now, we leave the choice to you. The Bladen Grave or Lethian's Crossing, whichever you choose, return to Cacophony when your mission is complete. What can you tell me about Blade Grave? Before our conquest, it was the region of Stalwart, warlike and fiercely independent in character. The region bloodline ruled by their torrid and often inbred lines of successions. Of course, the Edict of Storm has thrown all of that in disorder. Who rules the area? A complex question with no clear answer. The Unbroken Legion. Okay. Tell me about Graven Ash's daughter. As severe and uncompromising as her idiot father. We would like her to a tower shield with a voice like a ram's horn, warped out of tune. About the Edict of Storm. Swirling maelstroms now blast the land, and sentinels stand. The heart of Bladen Grave is both trapped and imprisoned by Kairos' edict. The cowardly regent who survived the war hides there to this day, protected and imprisoned by Kairos' anger. Only by piercing the unforgiving fabric of the storm could anyone reach its heart and drive a blade through its core. Kairos drafted the Edict of Storms to punish the defenders of Stalwart for hiding behind the walls of their keep. The wording of the edict specifies that the death of Stalwart's ruling family will end the storm. To this day, the locals are welcome and encouraged to assassinate their former ruler. Lethian's Crossing. That's some sort of joke. We know a great deal about Lethian's Crossing. If you had let us have stewardship of the settlement. Now look what you've done, given Graven Ash free run of the place. We'll leave you to clean up this mess on your own creation. The Forgebound are the true gem of the crossing. They are keepers of the secret blah 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 blah. Tell me more about the Forgebound. Who's the Forgebound master? Much like ourselves, Zidania is an artist first. Taciturn, stubborn, okay. We understand that she carries a piece of great importance at Lethian's Crossing. Okay. Anything important I should know about? Enough of these questions. What are you trying to pry loose? Bah! Need 7 toes with your little interrogators. You hear the voices in your head. Take care that you don't learn too much, Fatebinder. An excess of knowledge, of curiosity even, can earn unwanted attention. Okay. Okay, I'll ask him. Oh my god, we received another letter. Forgive me the curtness of this rushed missive. The matter is too urgent for the luxury of formalities. I note that you braved the flaming ruins of Valoon Citadel. The archive, did you find it? Is it safe? I have it. Naturally, I saved the archive. Why would I destroy the culminating of centuries of sages learning when it could be turned to better uses? It is an impressive artifact. Perhaps one day I will have to show it to you. Good, okay. Oh my god. The plot thickens. Come join us, okay. Can I actually talk with him more? Let's talk about my second task. What can you tell me about the blade? Oh. So that's the merchant thing. Where exactly do I have to go? Okay, let's talk to you. What can you tell me about Bladegrave? The Edict of Storm tore it up. Okay. The only good thing about the edict is that you can see it from plenty far away. A massive tornado built of Kairos' frustrating swirls around Sentinel Stand, the seat of power in Old Stalwart. Okay. Lethian's Crossing. Tunon sent his forge-bound Smiths there to work, blah 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 blah. Not much to tell, okay. Where's the censor? I haven't seen her since she checked in at Cacophony. They say that the voices sent her on some new mission, but the rest of her gang stayed behind. You'll hit Lethian's Crossing if you aim toward the Sunset Spire. Not even our dumbest gang could miss it. But you're already good at tracking down spires, aren't you? Careful of the disfavored out there. I'm sure they'll protect their iron with a mother frenzy. Report back to Cacophony when you're done. Check in with the old man, Eldian. He's said to be a useful fellow. Okay. Can I actually, like... Where is Lethian's Crossing? Shouldn't I see Lethian's Crossing here? Sunset Spire. There we go. That's where I need to go. That's where I need to go. Ba-bum. Edict of Stone. I'm curious, if I go here... Okay. So I guess we can probably do both? Or wait, is that side... Oh, this is the side thing. Rarely in my life have I experienced relief to the extent that your missive inspired. No other action you have taken to this point, incredible as many of them have been, has impressed me so thoroughly. The vagueness of the better uses of which you spoke could concern one with less faith in your judgment. Once the Civil War concludes, you and I shall have to study the archive thoroughly, so as to determine what aspects of it can be saved and which must be purged under the law. Save
You
it.
got it.
Wait. Malfora. Hello. I'm not open for business, friend. I'm not looking for trouble. Basila in Lethian's Crossing expects me with this shipment shortly. Wouldn't want to keep her waiting. Soft and well fed, this one, but look at her stance. She can handle herself. Excuse me? You must have me mistaken for someone else, I assure you. Oh fine, the road to Stalwart is paved in iron. The farms of Asia are mostly air. The Queen of Apex died friendless. What? No. It's yet their papers aren't aflame. Please, I'm trying to work here. Charming. Sorry about the formalities. Oh man. I know you. You were the governor of the crossing, right? I doubt you remember me. Traders come and go. So what does Voices of Norat want us to know? What do you have for us? Right. The man you're interested in calls himself Crocus. No idea whether that's what his mother named him. Showed up in the crossing a few months back, picking fights and looking for rings. He ran afoul of the garrison and they stomped the pants gravy out of him. Is he still in the crossing? You'd think a story like that would scare off any potential employers, but Asa's never been the brightest ring in the rope. Who is Asa? A cloth dealer originally out of the Azure, runs a circuit from the crossing to the Brothers and down into the calmer edges of Blade and Grave. He hired Crocus and a few others last week, claiming he needed extra protection for his daughter. Thoughts? Shit stick, I'm not going to be easy to find a caravan between here and the Blade and Grave. Luckily for you, I'm very good at what I do. He usually goes to Stalwart by way of the Ocean Spire, but he's cutting east to make time and avoid beasts.
My armor feels lighter.
Hunter Respite is now long. Oh. Your best bet is to wait for him here at Hunter's Respite. Thank you. Yeah, thanks. When we find this bastard, we'll open him from balls to chin. You now know everything I know about this so-called Fury Slayer. If you have any other questions, you'll have to ask someone else. Level up. Still go with your accuracy. What do you have here? I can give you Defender's Watch 2. Yeah, let's do that. Nice. Save it. So, where's that thing? That opened up? Hunter's... oh, there it is. A large carrier has been parked by the side of the road. As you approach the bank, you see two figures in the water. Look around and check for an ambush. Demand that the service be given for free. Spend time with the woman. Spend time what? Look around and check for an ambush. The paddler and his prostitutes aren't armed and little of their chosen spot along the bank. Two small tents have been erected atop soft patches of grass. You peer inside their open flaps and see nothing but blankets. Okay, spend time with the woman. She grabs you by the hand and leads you into the small tent, scented heavily of lilies. She disrobes quickly and gestures impatiently towards the fur linen floor. Seeing your hesitation, she pushes you to the ground and climbs on top of you, quickly beginning the session with nary a word. Despite the rushed experience, you can't fault her skills, which prove formidable enough to bring you to a swift conclusion. Before you can even catch your breath, she kicks open the flap of the tent and walks you out. As you pass by her partner, she flashes you a rare smile, the first you've seen on her face, and asks if you think you can handle two of them at once. Sure. The finely dressed man pauses at the suggestion, but ultimately succumbs to your offer of rings. He gestures to the pair, who nod, okay, and take you by the rocky riverbank, and decidedly uncomfortable looking location for tripartite coitus. The river churns loudly at your feet, obscuring all noise beyond the immediate area. As the two disrobe, they shout above the water roar, frantically explaining that they are nobles of Ardent and have been kidnapped by Brotherhood extortionists. You have just enough time to realize that this isn't an oddly specific customer fantasy before the pair's handler arrives, flanked by two beastmen. Despite their precautions, the pair voice carried far enough to be overheard. The man leading the entourage doesn't deny his affiliation with the Brotherhood, instead explaining that his captives are the adult children of a powerful ardent noble taken captive while the Brotherhood was in contract with the voices of Narat, and thus he contends legally acquired. The two prisoners look at you expectantly, awaiting your response. Demand a bribe in exchange for your cooperation. Convince the man that this plan will backfire. You inform the Brotherhood agent that his plan is a few years too late. The wealthiest of Ardent have perished in the war and become embittered by loss. The former is unlikely to be able to afford a ransom. The latter is likely to view the hostage offer as an insult and strike back rather than negotiate. You gained 100 copper rings, you gain favor with the Unbroken, you gain favor with Fendrian Well. Okay. Okay, Hunter's Reprise. Oh, she wants to talk. You've carved out a real knack for yourself by breaking the Overlord's edicts left and right. Whatever Tunon is paying you for your services, I'd say you're due for a raise. How does it feel? Not only have you given voices to the Overlord's will, but you're breaking Kairos' magic left and right. I'm exposing myself to powers I don't understand. War is about taking risk, and you're putting yourself out there more than anyone. I can't help but respect that. I'm here if you need me, but I don't have mind for arcane wisdom. I'll do whatever I can to get our little gang through this war. And if it ever looks like your strength is flagging, I'll put you out of your misery and take control. Cheer up.
What do you need?
Okay, first things first. Save it. Let's do one of these. Oh, there he is. A tall, thin man in bronze and leather scrutinized your approach, hand on the hilt of his blade. Cario. That's far enough, stranger. Oi, Crocus, we've got company. Besides Cario here, I've got an entire squad behind me. Experienced warriors all. So, I'm left wondering, who the fuck are you? I'm here for Crocus. The rest of you have this one chance to leave with your guts still inside you. I'm Fatebinder guy, but more importantly, this is verse. And I'm about to adjudicate your head open. Justice for my Fury sisters. Oh shit, to arms, to arms! Deathblade, Snapshot, Sentinel, Crocus, and Cario.
Send me your champion!
Oh boy. There's a beast. Let's see, what can I do here? Okay, let's see, you use one of these. And then use one of these. You... I don't know. Okay, now that you've done that, let's try one of these. You're kind of hurt.
Pay attention, kids. You might learn something.
Kitty, you won't enjoy this as much as I do.
That was a little mistake. Use one of those. Oh boy. Who's getting so hurt? What can you use? One of those.
Can't do that.
Why?
Let's do it, you and me. Can't wait to try that again.
This weapon is
Try
useless.
this.
Worse.
Come on, kill him. There we go.
On your knees, worm.
Wow. That guy's just sleeping.
Consider it done.
Honest.
That guy's just sleeping. Or whoever he or she is. Oh, he's not dead. Wait. Hold, hold! For the love of Kairos. Hold like you held when you and your friends killed my fucking sisters? For the love of Kairos, indeed. Hold, please wait. I'm not proud of what I did back then. I'm a changed man. I swear it by the Overlord. I've got a wife now. She's asleep right over there. I earn an honest living by the damned axe. I protect licensed traders. Don't look at me. She's the one you've got to convince. Overlord, save me. Okay. I think that's done. Kairos isn't here, asshole. The only partner at this dance is me. Her boot comes down. Overlord, help me. I never wanted to hurt anyone. It was my damn job. I swore an oath to an Apex Lord because I wanted a bed and food, not because I thought Kairos would ever come to the tears. That oath didn't just dissolve when your armies passed the gates of judgment. I had to kill conscripted tearsmen by the gang. And yes, I helped kill your friends. Not friends, assholes. Sisters. Sisters then. It wasn't my idea. Catorius had the location. Sick bastard wanted to cook them with his flames. Irissa, she wanted to hunt furies. Wanted a head on a pike she could weave at her enemies before battle. I was just there following orders. You said Catorius cooked people? I never actually saw him eat someone, but I'm sure he did. You could see it in his eyes when he looked at you, that hunger. He was a sage, so maybe that explains it. Overlord knows what those scroll fuckers do in their libraries. Certainly not cannibalism, and copulating with scrolls has been frowned upon for centuries. We took one of you alive, you know. What the fuck are you talking about? After you disappeared, we realized that one of your furries was still alive. The big bald one. Catorius took her. Never saw her after. Liar! Where is Catorius now? I don't know. I swear by everything and everyone I'm telling you if I knew. He probably died in the Edict of Fire. Served him right if so. If not, well, he deserves this treatment more than me. Where can we find Irissa? Like I said, Irissa burned with the fire of revolution. After Apex fell, the crazy bitch couldn't lay down her spear. Last I heard, she was down in Bladen Grave. Okay. Joined up with those stalwart shitheels, killing disfavored in the Overlord's endless storm.
You learn something every day.
Torn stranded. Oh. This was from her. She wanted me to come find her and take up arms again. I didn't write it back. I'm changed. I love the Overlord. Praise Kairos. How do you want to play this verse? It's a delicious tragedy, I'll give you that. Let's write it a suitably bloody ending. I've sworn loyalty to Kairos. Go hunt Irissa, go kill Katorius. They're your true enemies. They're the ones who deserve your justice. Don't worry, we will. Please. I'm leaving this up to her. This one's for seeking Seath. Barrack watches with crossed arms. Thanks, Vainwarner.
Irissa's next. Let's go find her. Seeking was special, you know.
I know. Let's go. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Ooh. Sentinel shield. Seeking Seath. Nice. That's a shield. Cool. What do you have? A whetstone? Okay. A young woman lies on a bed roll. Oh shit. Father? Where's father? Asa's daughter. What do you think? We'll leave her some supplies, enough to get her back to the crossing. There's fruit and grain in the cart too, and cloth to carry it, assuming she has any appetite after seeing this slaughter. Let's go, Fadewire. I'm sick of this place. Okay. Ooh, what is this? Iron sabots. Wow.
Can't do that. Yes.
Ransacked card seems to have been hastily hidden behind some...
Sorry, I can't.
Oh! Save it. Let's do an upgrade. Wits is whatever. Quickness, sure. I'll do one quickness. Oh boy. Two-handed mastery. There we go. Now then, let's do this. Now everyone get their blur on. Get their blur on. Get that spectral blur.
I got it.
Save it. Let's go.
Look at that, future course.
I'm not dead yet.
Okay, let's do... Oh, one per rest, okay. Let's do this. You do this. You do this.
Sorry, I can't.
That's how it's done.
You do this.
You afraid of death?
Let's do
I'll
this.
tear your skeleton out by your ass.
Okay, we've killed something.
Time to change weapons.
Pew pew pew. Pew 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 pew.
I'm not entirely useless.
I don't need that. Um.
As you command.
There we go. That wasn't bad. Ooh. Another shield. Nice. Let's go to... Oh, that thing just vanished off the map. Okay. Why is this unreachable? I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not sure. Ooh, merchant and merchant's assistant. The region is too unstable and our business is suffering because of it. And if I have to pay more toll or hand over more guard money, I won't have two rings to rub together. But where will we go? There isn't a single place in the tiers that's safe. The Vellum Citadel? With the eternal fires finally quenched? Oh. Our goods wouldn't burst into flames anymore. There has to be. What seems to be the issue here? Before, I would have said it was a disfavored with their infinite list of rules, our personalities and strict leader, but after your recent restructuring of power, that's not as much of an issue. Either way, it's too dangerous here, so I'm looking for a new ply my trade. Am I making you nervous? No. I just never expected to find myself in front of the Fatebinder. Welcome back to Lithia's Crossing. Who are you? Me, a Fatebinder? I'm a simple, humble merchant, and certainly of no consequences. My assistant and I were just trying to determine where we should go next. I won't keep you any longer. Health and rings to you and yours. Okay. Merchant Praxis. I honestly do not remember everything I need to do. Could you tell me anything about this seal? I found it in Vendry as well. I don't recognize it, but one of the other merchants here might. Between us all, there has to be someone who has seen it in their travels. So what do I have? A Crimson Great Spear. And this is a Tier Forged Bronze Great Spear. Has the exact same things. Literally has the exact same stats. Okay, cool. We're probably supposed to find someone here. Let's talk to Basila. Could you tell me anything about this seal? Can't say I recognize it, but I don't really get into affairs outside Lathian's crossings unless I have to. Hotchand Bronze might, though he seems to be well traveled. Oh, you got potions. Guess I could buy those off your hand. Okay. Hotchand Bronze. Okay, guys, I'm actually going to save it. Today was nice, but I think I'll buzz out quicker and get a good night's rest and see to it that tomorrow will work my ass off until the time comes to be here with you guys again. Hopefully tomorrow we might end up being on schedule, maybe. If not, then I'll be here later, but more rested. Yeah, my throat is starting to like crackle up, and it is not a sexy voice because it hurts. Yeah. Anyways, this was usually my off day from streaming, and since yet implemented, now it is one of those things where we try to stream, and if we succeed, we succeed. There's no like real 100% plan to be it like the other days, but it's something that I want to do. Yeah, so as long as we can, without any pressure put on ourselves, we're gonna implement it as a normal streaming day. Cool. That being said, I wish you all a great rest of the day, and I'll see you guys back again tomorrow. Bye bye.